Alright, you ready, yermens?
Yep.
Oh, that's Christopher. Why does my Discord derp out?
What?
Did you see how it just disconnected and reconnected? It did that on its own. It's got a mind of its own. Okay, spawn in with, what's your current top 3 favorite weapons?
Depends on what style I'm gonna be playing.
Let's say this
Usually I
map.
like, E3 or SE14C.
Okay, cool. Okay. So something you gotta know is on drop zone, the first pod of the game is always the same. The other pods are random. I mean, they're still in the same locations, but the order is random, but the first one is always the same. And so that's usually, the first pod of the game usually takes the longest because everybody knows how to play it. That and the spawns are just... On this map in particular, the spawns are ridiculous. So I'll have you come over to me. Well, I think you know the spawns on this one. Imperials spawn in that back corner, then Rebels spawn on the tarp-ish area. So,
Yep.
and one important thing to note is usually Imperials, they'll spawn on the way back over there, but sometimes they spawn, like, right here. And we usually... The person here, usually we ask them to capture it first, so that we get off to a good start. Because by the time they're here, now the pod hits the ground. If you play it right, like if you just combat roll a couple times, because combat rolling is faster than sprinting,
Yep.
you can actually get here before the pod does if you get the spawn right there. So what we call certain areas of the map, ship, we call these like the servers or like the stacks or something. Yeah, this is tarp area. This is what I call big cargo.
Yeah.
And then little cargo is the one on the side. And then the area by the first pod, I usually just call that first pod. I don't really have a name for that. And then the area in the back here,
Yep.
I guess I'll just call that, like, tail end of ship. Backside of ship, I don't know. Back corner. Alright. Now for some tips. So peeking. Stand here. Wait, no, I don't want to kill you. Stand, like, here.
Right here? Okay.
So peeking is I just sit behind the cover here, and you know how you can use C, the C button to switch your angle?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you just do whichever angle is most appropriate. So for example, if you're right there and I want to kill you from here, I don't want to have my character on the left side because then to hit you I have to come all the way out here. But if I switch my character to the other side, I can hit you from here. So like there's a peeking tip. Also, because this game is a defensive game, you'll see a lot of the times when Spathy and I play, if you're there, we'll just do kind of shots like that. We don't really do that unless there's like an extreme advantage. So for example, if you're facing the other way, I might do this, like if you're facing the other way and I wanted to kill you a little bit more quickly, or say you were engaging a teammate, you know, over there, and I wanted to get your attention away from my teammate who you're shooting in the back or something, I don't know. But most of the time, you just stay like this, and if you start, so kind of walk kind of this way,
Okay.
and what I'll do is I'll just kind of mirror your movement around this cover. Keep coming after me.
Oh yeah. I see that.
So, yeah. So you'll see a lot of the times, Spathy especially, I try to do that. I'm a little bit too impatient, but Spathy is very, very good at just doing that. And that's how you beat multiple enemies. So for example, let's say, let me think of a good example. Okay, yeah. So let's say you have an enemy. So stand here.
Okay.
Okay. So let's say you have an enemy up here. Okay, and let's say you also have an enemy coming from right here. So what's going to be best for you to do is you have to decide if you come out farther like that, you're going to be able to engage both enemies. However, they're also going to be engaging you. So that's going to be a 2-on-1 fight. That's not a fair fight, so you probably won't win.
Right.
So what you want to do is you want to go one at a time. And this is something that like very, very few people do right. So one at a time. So let's say I'm right here and then that other guy is up over there. You should probably prioritize the guy up there first because he has the high ground and because for me to come shoot at you, I gotta come all the way over here. And so what you want to be doing is you want to keep yourself undercover from both sides. So, you know, if you go like this, you know, if you go to here, you're going to get shot from this guy. Or if you go over here to shoot this guy, you're going to get shot from that one. So you want to position yourself maybe, you know, like here or something. You want to kind of intuitively know where should I be positioning myself so I can deal with enemies one at a time and not just get blown away instantly.
Right.
So another thing about like the fair fights thing. So let's go over by the cargo containers because it seems like a lot of people lose fights over here. So stand here.
Okay.
So last game, Dace and I were in a struggle like this. He and I were both right here. And so what I actually did is if you actually pull your mouse down so you're aiming at the ground, you can expose more of my head.
Yep.
Okay? So now that you do that, you watch where I go. So say if I go right, you know, to your left over here, you don't necessarily want to be mirroring me. Because in this situation,
really?
if you just mirror me, how are you going to hit me? Like, you're just going to hit the case. So what you do instead is it's still sort of a mirror. So here, kind of come around slowly. So now I'm here, and as you expose yourself more, I'm going to take shots. But when I need to, you know, so like, well, you're here to here, I'm going to be taking shots at you. But once you get to like here, that's when I start backing up more, so that you can't hit me again. And so it's always kind of defensive play. And then what I did to Dace is after, so come around to the side, a tiny bit, yep. So after that, I got him to low health, so I just did one of these. Like that, and I just rushed him. So, like that rush maneuver, you know, typically if you and I are just... Go back there again. If you and I are like this, and I do this movement, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense, because you can just hit me.
Yeah.
So, that's again, that's not a fair fight. I'm rushing you, you know. That would make sense if maybe you were preoccupied, but not in a one-on-one.
Right.
So that's why I like saved the rush until Dace was low health, because then I know I'm more likely I'm gonna win that fight. Honestly, he was like really low health too. He was like probably only 10 or 20, so I knew I only had to land one hit. And then another thing too is say so okay, the pod that comes down right there.
Yeah.
So one thing I saw you doing is you're staying by the pod, like right on top of the pod a lot, which is good because you can circle the pod and use it as cover. That makes a lot of sense. However, what happens when multiple enemies start coming in? The pod is only good for one front of, you know, defense. So if that pod is right there, if they come from your sides, you're done for. Especially if they're smart enough players. Like what I do is, I don't know if you saw it that game. You probably didn't, but I know something I do all the time is when that pod is over there, I come out to wide here. I come out wide. I don't charge right in and start going in, because boom, here's a killing hallway. Here's another killing hallway. Here's another killing hallway. At this pod, like one of the reasons why I was so surprised that we lost it is one of the times that we lost it, I killed 4 people. It was the easiest 4 kills too. I didn't even get hit until, like, the third person. I killed one here, I killed two here, and then I got hit, and I killed somebody over here. And so that's such an advantage to just understanding, like, how... And, you know, okay, say if, you know, I come around to this side. So if I'm right here, you know, obviously you want to switch to your character being on the right side.
Mm-hmm.
This guy's over here. I have to make the choice. If he's, like, right here... okay, go back to where I was.
Okay.
You have to make the call, you know, if you shoot at me, all this guy has to do is just move. Just like that.
Right.
And so you gotta be assured that you can get the kill. So sometimes it's actually a good idea. So say if you are right there, and I'm right here, and maybe I turn a little bit, and I might potentially be looking at you, just ignore me. Just go on to the next killing lane. So sometimes, that's a common mistake a lot of, So I got a comment a while back, I don't know who it was, but they were basically saying, I can keep up KD-wise with you and Spathy, but I can't keep up with kills. And I think one of the big factors is that Spathy and I prioritize kills. So like in this example, you know, if there's 4 guys back there, and this guy, you know, you can hit him, but you probably won't kill him because he can get to cover, don't bother. If you shoot him, it's going to alert him, and it's going to alert the team. So then, you know, go on, kill maybe the 2 guys over here, and now get him where he's not as expecting you and not... So, I don't know, it's...
Yeah, I understand completely.
Yeah. Basically, multiple enemies is like something you'll get used to. Because in public games, you can get away with doing very well by not being the best player because noobs make mistakes all the time, so you can just kill them easily. And then when you finally do come across a decent player, most likely it's this easy one-on-one situation where, you know, if you're better at least, you know, you'll have a 75% chance of walking out of it.
Yeah.
But in competitive, everybody's a high skill level, so you really need to leverage cover, you really need to leverage intuition more. How about, I'll ask you any questions, like, were there any spots where you're like, you felt like you were just stuck, or maybe you don't understand why you died?
No, I understand really completely. I need to make an engagement not so much favorable to me, but at least so that it's even. And I gotta not make stupid mistakes. So like if you're right there, or if I was like right there like I was last game, I was like on top of there and I was a very easy target, I won't make that mistake anymore. Instead I'll just be like over here, or I'll peek right here, or if I'm on this side I'll peek over here, or mirror you, you know, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And just make sure that I always have some sort of advantage, if it's shooting the person first, and if it's an aiming advantage, or whatever. Just make the other player have to move.
That's a good way to put it, make the other player have to move. I mean, that's why I run grenades a lot of the time, and that's because it makes, so if you know, you and I are right here, if you go back under cover there, it makes me engaging you very easy, because I'll do this, and look how you naturally rolled. So now you instantly rolled, boom, kill, and I didn't even need to, you know, expose myself other than the single jump here. Or even sometimes a lot of people will do this. And if you don't mirror my move, I'm probably going to land that hit. I mean, that's a little bit more risky. But yeah. Yeah, like I can barely even see your head there unless I tilt peak downward.
Right. I probably would have had a pulse cannon charged if you jumped again.
Yeah. Also, I don't know if you pre-charge your pulse cannon much, but there was one instance where you were on the ship, and a guy was going for the pod, and I don't know if you just had already your pulse cannon out, but you went from, like, the guy was fully exposed, and you went from 0 charge to fully charged and then killing him with it. And it just seemed like a bit of a time waste. Typically, so say, go stand over by big cargo area. Or just kind of in that general vicinity. So that's good. So if they spawn big cargo, right, and maybe there's the pod right here, you know, I'm going to be charging, like, here.
Oh, yeah.
and I'm going to only pop out when I need to shoot. So the motion will look something like this. Just like that. So I'm not even exposing myself until I'm ready to fire.
Right.
I'm back.
Hello.
Hello.
Let's see. I guess the main thing for you to work on is just that whole, kind of, when you're engaging an enemy, you know how they're gonna think. Like if we're in this fight right here, I'm gonna do this, obviously, and you're gonna kind of do the same thing. And so we can kind of, we know exactly what we're gonna do. So it's just about having that patience and taking the shots that are, not every shot possible, but just the smart shots.
Right. I don't want to be missing any bursts or anything like that.
Yeah, I've noticed you actually have really good aim.
Yeah.
That was something I picked up on like immediately when we started playing against you.
Yeah. Been playing a lot of skirmish mode on Master to try to get headshots with the A280C.
Oh yeah, there you go.
I will
And yeah. So
There's like
you wanna,
tons. There's like tons more that I could discuss with you, but I mean, if you want to know more, you can. But I figured we could just leave it at this. Did you want a 1v1?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair.
Just throw smoke grenades.
Yeah.
Do you want to go for kills or do you want to go for pods?
Kills.
Okay.
How'd I get the highest score?
That's a good
Is
question.
this a ladder game?
No, just training.
Do we want to make it a ladder game?
Not really. Unless you want to. I don't care either way. Man,
I need to use those.
I should have sandbagged this ladder.
What does that mean?
Get like last place. Because
You'll be the laughing stock of the community.
yeah, that's fine with me. I don't like 1v1s.
Nope.
What? I don't
just
know.
get whatever mouse pad, really. Big one. Like get a big old mouse pad that covers like a fourth of your desk.
Or you could get one like mine, which covers the entire desk.
Yeah, there you go.
She wants one like that, but she wants it purple. How does she get a good one that's purple?
I don't know. Colored mouse pads aren't popular because certain mice don't work well on colors. You can get a white one.
It might not be so bad.
It just gets dirty. Especially if you're a Cheeto eater.
The first pod is down. Move to secure its location.
Peace. Nobody's seen it.
Nice. Yeah, I exposed myself too much there.
Did you know I was there?
No. But I saw the full skin and I was like, whoop.
I'm back. Okay, put me on the other team.
Darn it. Charged it too much.
There we go.
Ah, nice.
Excellent.
So what did I do wrong there?
you went close range with an EE3, I can out time to kill you. SE-14C, I can kill you in one burst. Also, you wasted your pulse shot, and that's why you saw me move up. And then also you saw me pre-fire, because I didn't want you to come around from that side.
Flanges, you gave me training lessons.
Yeah. I don't know if you... Did you see me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
So see, look at... Okay. Look at where you were, and look at how far away from cover, like... Come back here, yeah. Okay, let's switch positions. Go to where I killed you from. So, the reason why I moved here is because I immediately knew, what are you going to do if I start shooting at you and you're low health, what are you going to do? You can't really go, this is too far away, I'll kill you. If you come closer to me, I'm definitely going to kill you. And if you run straight back, I'll definitely kill you. So, honestly, I actually made a mistake there. I should have waited until you uncharged your pulse cannon. Because you had the right idea of aiming where I was hopping.
Yeah.
It's still a tough shot for you to make, but it's still doable. So what I really should have done is I should have done like a hop shot, and then that. Like, I shouldn't have even jumped at all. I could even have done like a fake move right here, just like that, to make you waste your pulse, and then I can kill you because you have 0 options. But from the other perspective, when you're in a shitstorm like this right here, and you hit in that pulse cannon, I mean, I killed you quickly, but say if you had a little bit more time, pre-fire. You know, if I'm hopping right here, just pre-fire it. Or if it looks like I'm starting to go right, pre-fire and just kind of make a move while you pre-fire, kind of covering fire.
Okay.
Fire is so good.
Yeah, it's a very old school strategy, but like nobody really does it. Especially in Battlefront, because people just think they can peek and that's the be-all end-all. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll go...
I don't think I free fire as much as I should.
Especially EE3. If you're running EE3, any weapon that is very accurate, you should burst fire as much as possible. I'm sorry, pre-fire. Because you can pre-aim their head, and EE3 to the head is one-hit kill burst. Okay, let's keep killing. I have no idea where you went, so...
Same. Oh.
Oops.
Did they see you have a partner?
Yeah, you saying that.
Okay, right there.
Yeah, should've ducked.
No. You should have gone on the offensive. I was wide open. I had actually made a big mistake there. That's why I was pre-firing like mad, is because I was scared as shit. I managed to headshot you though. But you see what happened right here? Is you were right here, and I knew that. So your moves, if I move out, so if you go there,
Yep.
I knew that you had 2 options: to go this way, which momentarily gets you exposed, which I am confident I probably could have killed you there, or you go back, which is a little bit more cover. But if okay, pretend you want to kill me. Don't actually shoot me, but pretend you want to kill me. Just move as if you were. See how you start? Yeah, exactly. So,
Yep.
and I'm still moving in a straight line, and I can't get into cover until back here. So I recognize that. However, you did make the smarter move, and you did get to here, and I only got like 1 hit on you in the time that you rolled to cover here. And so what you should have done is you should have immediately had been hitting me. By you sitting like this, I'm higher health, you're lower health. If you had sat there longer, I would have done an offensive move, because by me being right here, I fucked myself pretty good. Like, offense is my only choice. So I probably would have done something like this. Oh fuck, I missed that. But yeah, I would have rolled to your side. Yeah, anyway. I'll go jetpack somewhere, and we can keep going. Okay, I'm ready.
Alright. When I do a jetpack pulse cannon, I want to jetpack to a safe area, right?
Yes, yes. It is more than just a way to get a kill. It's also a way to move yourself around the map. If you have to use 2 star cards to get a kill, you need to get good. I had really bad aim right there. You probably shouldn't have a jetpack though.
Yeah. That peak.
Yeah, so right there, you expose yourself too much. You knew I was probably still in the same area.
Yeah.
Probably should have pulse canned me there because I didn't know you were there.
Oh yeah.
There's another thing. So I know it, like in every other FPS game, you can get away with hard scoping. In this game, because of the third person peeking, it's just not really doable.
Right.
Human reaction time to visual stimulus is like 200 milliseconds. So that's a fifth of a second.
Not mine.
Not yours. What's yours, Dace? 10 seconds, because you're 34. Did you, like, it's actually, like, scientifically proven. Oh, you saw me. Our reaction to audio is a lot higher. I mean faster, not higher. So right there...
If I keep the geek sounds up really high, I'll be a better player.
Let me show you. Just to put your ear up to the screen. Let me show you what you should have done there, yermens.
Okay.
Okay. So first of all, you used up your pulse cannon. So I took advantage of that right there. I wouldn't have jetpack rushed you if you had your pulse cannon up, because then you could have just no-scoped me. So what I did is you knew I wanted to get close to you. You knew I was going to go here. So just pre-fire that. Can you can hit my head from here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, just pre-fire that bitch. And then secondly, when I got you to low health, that means you're in a bad situation. So standing where you are right now, what options do you have if you get to low health? You come out wider more and you just get hit? Like you can't, you can circle around this, but you're still kind of stuck. So I have a video in the works coming called Slicing the Pie. Slicing the Pie is basically, stand still. If I'm going to come around this corner, if I go into first person mode.
Okay.
So you can't see me right now, correct?
Yeah, I can't see you.
Okay, hold on. I fucked up. This is a really bad spot to slice the pie. Let's actually go over here.
Okay.
Okay, stand, So slicing the pie, what I would do is I would stay wide over here, and I would gradually come around the corner. And what this allows me to do is, say if for whatever reason you're able to hit me first, and I'm not able to hit you first, all I have to do to get to cover is this. Meanwhile, even if you want to pursue me because say I'm low health, you still have to make your way to the right, and I can continue to mirror that movement. If I had just gone right here, if I'd gone right here and just started slicing the pie is basically you gradually aim around the corner as you turn a corner. So instead of doing this, you kind of do one of these. And so you're constantly checking. The idea is like if you segment the cut into pie slices, so you check slice by slice. So if I just stayed right here and I tried to slice the pie and you get the first hit on me, my only defense is to walk backwards or to go on the offense.
Right.
So that's exactly what I did over there. Is I knew you were stuck with low health, so I just made a ballsy move. Alright, I'll jetpack away. Right after I grab a charge that I won't be using. Alright, I'm ready.
Alright.
Oh shit. I didn't mean to do that. Okay. Oh, nice job.
The guy.
You stayed exactly where you were! Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
This time I'm out in the move.
Okay, okay, you saw what you did wrong there. Even if I missed, you were fucked.
I knew it. As soon as I looked at your full scan, I'm like, oh no, he's gonna hit me, isn't he?
Even if I missed, though, you were screwed because you put yourself wide out in the open and I have cover over here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Also, I had no idea that you were there. You may have been able to do a little. You may have been able to be a little bit more offensive there.
Yeah.
Do you know where I am right now?
Nope.
Did you hear a jetpack?
Yeah.
Okay. So, look to the high ground.
Could have been a bluff, but don't go for it.
Oh, I could have sworn I heard you. Damn it. Oh.
Hey. Ah.
Oh. Okay. See, the problem is, though, by you going stationary like this, if we're playing in objective-based mode, you'd be losing.
Yeah.
And this is why I don't like 1v1s. Because I'm too impatient, so I usually end up being the one who makes the first mistake.
Right.
Well, the spirit of it is to just go for each other.
Oh, you're dead.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Looks like it's getting a good game. Ah! One away. So close.
Oh, is that game? Okay.
Yeah, it's game. GG. Learning so much.
Pigeon's back. Also, I have a lot of tutorial videos on my YouTube channel if you like watching YouTube videos.
Oh yeah, I like watching your videos. It's pretty good.
I really need to... Go ahead.
Oh, I visited your channel. It's really nice.
Thanks. I try. Maybe not as much as Spathy, but I do try.
You never mentioned that 200 milliseconds thing, though.
Me?
The 200 milliseconds reaction time?
I mentioned it in one of my videos, but the problem is, it was probably one of those shitty, like, 40-minute live streams where I just ramble, and I only mention it once.
I mentioned it at like the 53-minute mark.
Why does my Discord do it? Just
Wonder if
DC
you want to
me?
go with public servers.
I'm actually gonna get off for the night, guys.
You want to do 2?
Night.